Going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel, and as we've all found out by now, Jeff Jarrett is taking a leave of absence from GFW. Let's look into that a little further. I don't think it's a leave of absence. I think it is basically he was told to step down. Jeff Jarrett's been a little erratic as of late. I don't think Anthem is very, very pleased with the ratings, and you sort of knew, that the ratings kept plummeting with Jarrett at the helm. Something was going to happen. He's made a lot of changes since Dixie Carter stepped down. He gave it the Global Force Wrestling name, formerly TNA Impact. I understand them changing the brand name, but it didn't have to go to GFW because GFW really had no value or no validity whatsoever because, let's face it, it wasn't proven to be a good investment in my eyes. And now that most of the impact is GFW roster people, it just, the ratings kept dropping. You kept losing very key people that formerly were with TNA, and you knew eventually something was going to happen. Ratings and viewers would have to drop, and it did. And of course, there's a lot of personal issues going on with Jeff Jarrett as well. And Anthem said, you know something, enough's enough. It didn't take him long to screw himself over. It really didn't. It's not the same Jeff Jarrett that we saw back when he had a vision back in 2002 to create the brand TNA, Total Nonstop Action. But times have changed, and to be quite honest with you, with the WWE doing their brand split once again, and NXT, a separate brand, a separate entity in itself, they were just grabbing every star that was available, and whether they made them into a big star or not, they were paying them big bucks, and what are you going to do? You're going to take the big bucks for the most part, unless you are promised from one of the smaller promotions that they're going to give you something big. They're going to make you a champion. But Jeff Jarrett, I knew it was going to come. I just didn't know when. Now I'm sort of wondering whether Karen Jarrett is going to still be involved with GFW Impact Wrestling, or she is part of the package of going along with his dismissal. They're not really confirming too many things right at this point, but the handwriting's on the wall. Jeff Jarrett was self-destructing. He basically wanted to turn TNA Impact Wrestling with the TV deal with Pop TV and turn it into GFW and have a TV contract. And like I said, GFW wasn't doing well on its own. It couldn't cut a TV deal, but so he tried it. It failed, and now he's ousted. So we'll just have to wait and see what Anthem decides to do. Who is going to be the head of creative? We just don't know at this point. And in my opinion, if they don't do something quickly to turn this organization around, it won't be around too much longer. And we've all stated that. We all said Dixie Carter was going to run it into the ground, but at least Dixie did everything she could to keep it afloat, whether it was by the rightful means, or whatever. I mean, she was financially hand-strapped. She couldn't really pay people. She owed people a lot of money. She made some enemies, but she took care of the people that were dedicated to her. So, again, Jeff Jarrett is out as GFW executive creator. He will still have, I guess, to be able to voice his opinion and to consult with people, but we'll see how long that lasts. So, anyway, there you have it. Here on this Wednesday, September 6, 2017. This is the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Peace out, everybody. Do it up. We'll see you next time.